here with Ivy McIver, that's right, McIver.
That's right.
From Cirrus. And I actually still don't know what your title is because it sounds like you do the coolest thing in Cirrus.
I pretty much do. I am the SR product line manager for Cirrus Aircraft. So I oversee the product roadmap for the SR series, working with engineering, and I also oversee the marketing for the SR series. So work a lot with the media, do the any sort of photo shoots that we do. I am the formation pilot that flies the subject plane. And
pause there.
Pause.
She gets to fly all the planes in the photos. That's that is the coolest thing. That is my dream. Just to fly planes and have people film it and all that good stuff. So that's very cool.
I also do a little bit of the marketing strategy about how we position the SR in the marketplace. And basically the main part of my job is to take all the sales and marketing feedback, work with customers and salespeople, figure out what people want, what people like, and then work with engineering to figure out the art of the possible. To really drive our product forward and grow. Even though it's a really, really mature product, how to make it better, both from a hardware perspective and a software perspective, and also from an ownership perspective.
So around your mindset, do you say you're more creative or are you more like an engineering mind?
I'm a little bit of both. So I have a background in engineering. I have a degree from MIT. But I'd say I'm more on the creative side in terms of my day-to-day.
And what I've noticed is there are a lot of creatives that I've met in the aviation world that feel stifled. So it sounds like you may have found a unique position where you actually get to really play with that creativity. And I'd be curious to know how that shows up in your job, or do you ever get frustrated by the pace of you have this cool idea and engineering says no, or the FAA says no, or?
I'm never frustrated. No, that's not actually a true statement. Of course, it's incredibly frustrating. You have all these great ideas that come from customers and salespeople and our internal marketing team, and then there's only so much that's technologically feasible or feasible in a timeline where it makes sense. The interesting creative part of the job really is taking all these outrageous and interesting ideas and making them actually happen and bringing them to real life. Right, so you see a lot of that in the G6. We worked incredibly hard as a team to sort of merge what's possible from a vendor supplier internal engineering standpoint and what we can bring to the table, and also what we can actually sell. And aviation's a compromise no matter where you look.
Yeah. So when you walk up to a G6, what's the thing that you notice what's the thing that makes you the happiest, that makes your heart sing?
So there's probably two things. The Spectra wingtip lights are absolutely incredible. That was a very hard fought and long project. We really buckled down, partnered with the right vendor, which is Wayland, and brought this really cool wingtip to light. So it's all LED. Yeah, I suppose.
That's good.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
So it's all LED and it's behind one continuous lens that really looks cool, right? It looks completely different than anything else. So if you walk around Oshkosh and you look at the wingtip lights on every plane, this wingtip is distinctly different. It looks much more like an Audi or a BMW or a Porsche than it does to an airplane. And that's exactly what we were going for. And it's bright and it's cool, and there's dual strobes, and so you'll land somewhere with a G6 and the tower will say, hey, those are really cool wingtips. When you get a shout out from the tower, that's pretty cool. And then the other super cool thing is not so much, you walk up to it and you think, oh yeah, this is it. But when you get in and fly it, the Perspective Plus avionics suite, super fast, and there's so much you can do with it. So the Safe Taxi, or the Surface Watch, is really cool because it gives you a progressive taxi on your PFD, and it shows you what runway you're supposed to go to, and it tells you if you're going to the wrong runway or you're going to a taxiway or something like that, or if you're going to a runway that's too short. And then the radar is animated right on your screen. So today when we were flying up to Oshkosh, there was a lot of weather that we had to dodge, and we had real-time weather, real-time traffic. We could see where everyone was going. We could see how the weather was moving. We could see the lightning strikes, and it was really cool. So it's a really fast system with tons of different features in it that just make flying a lot easier.
Awesome. So you're passionate about your job, it seems.
Yeah, it's all right.
You love it.
Yeah, it's so cool to be a part of the coolest company in aviation and be doing things that make a difference and drive the product and are actually touching people's lives and making people excited about aviation.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us. The plane is awesome.
I'm glad
Looks
you like
amazing
it. Cool.
outside.
Let's go flying.
Yeah, let's go flying right now.
All right.
Cool. Well, thanks again for watching. And again, this is Ivy from Cirrus. Thanks for checking out the video, and thanks to Aviation Week. Make sure to go to aviationweek.com/Oshkosh where you could sign up for all the highlights and updates of what's going on here at Oshkosh. Also, please go check out our channel Take Off with Nick and subscribe for updates. Thanks a lot.